guests, thank you band, thank you Keith, and thank you to the Beatniks. I would like to start my comedy routine tonight with an inspirational quote. This is something that Eleanor Roosevelt is famous for saying. She said, every day do one thing that scares you. So tonight, I attempt public speaking. If this goes well tomorrow, I'm going to try drowning. It's my first joke, everybody. We did it. We got through it. I have a pretty awful body. That's mostly what I'm going to talk about. I know it's not a lot to look at, but it's actually worse to be in. I have a hole in my head. I had a tooth pulled from my face, and it wasn't like it had to come out, like something had gone wrong. Like it was more like I had a puppy, and they were like, if you can't take care of this, then you can't have it anymore. I don't know if anyone's had a tooth pulled recently, but the technology for tooth extraction has not changed a bit in forever. It is pliers in your mouth. That is, yeah, that's how I'd pull a tooth, and I've had no training at all. I saw that in a cartoon or something. Like I expected in this day and age something more modern, like a laser, like a small controlled explosion in my mouth or something. Nope, just clamp down and yank, and like it's hard work. I could see the doctor's muscles were straining while he's in there. He's like, oh, I'm just gonna jiggle this around a little bit. Like, he had his foot up on my chair for leverage. He's breaking a sweat over my open mouth. Yeah, I was the mouth in the story, guys. It was gross. I feel like because it's such a simple idea of just clamping and yanking, it's got to be an amazing feeling. It's tough work to get that out of there. And I feel like it's such a simple idea that dental school must just be 4 years of them drilling into you, that when you yank that out of someone's head, you can't just be like, point in my comedy act where I sit down for a few minutes. I'm diabetic. That's a disease I gave myself. It's not an easy thing to do if you're not like a scientist. But it turns out you can drink Mountain Dew for 20 years, and then your doctor's like, surprise, and you're like, actually, I saw this one coming. When I found out that I was diabetic, so I had some blood work done, and then a few days later it was the morning, and I was sitting at my kitchen table when my doctor called, and at the time I was sitting there, I was drinking an oversized, essentially a vase of chocolate milk. It was too much, is what I'm trying to say. So I didn't even get to have a moment to be like, but how did this happen? It was just right in front of my face, like, the killer's inside the house, get out! To be honest, guys, it's been really good for me. Like I stopped drinking soda. I lost 30 pounds. It like melted off me so fast. Get diabetes, everybody. It's better than South Beach, I think. Better than Atkins. So it fell off so fast that it ruined a lot of my friendships. You know, like people would see me and be like, "You look amazing," and they'd be like, "I have diabetes." Like really, in your face. That's what you get for being nice to me. Good job being my friend, you jerk. And it's been good. I have a doctor specifically for diabetes, a diabetic nutritionist. Somebody went to medical school so that they could pretend like I don't know what a vegetable is. Okay? And I have to play along and be like, can you spell it? I don't... I'm 36, I know. She the first time I met her, she was like, do you have any questions? And I was like, yeah, can I drink? And she was like, well, do you have any other questions? And I was like, nope. That's gonna cover it for me. So she's like, don't drink beer. Beer's got carbs. If you drink mixed drinks, that's mostly sugar, so stay away from those. But if you wanted to drink like a straight vodka, gin, and I was like, that's fine. This might be good for me. I went from social drinker to social drunkard, and now you guys guys can catch me after the show getting sloshed at the bar and doing the diabetic hokey pokey. What that is you just keep putting your feet in and showing them off. Still got them, everybody. Keep on the diet. Thank you, guys. That's very nice. A lot of times comics don't do well. They say I'm dying up here. I say it in a different way. Too much. All right, I get it. I have arthritis. That's weird. I'm 36 and I have arthritis. I have it in this shoulder. This doesn't go any higher than this. But nobody feel bad for me. 5 years ago, I met a girl that could reach a freezer, and I fucking married her right on the spot. I love her and ice cream. It's a win-win for me. Sugar-free, of course. But because of this, I'm supposed to do these stretching exercises so it doesn't get worse, and I don't do them because I have Netflix. And I know that I'm being lazy, and by being lazy, what's going to happen is my arms are just going to like de-evolve until I have these like shitty T-Rex arms where I have to throw food in my face for the rest of my life. And at weddings, be like, "Do you guys have any Daft Punk back there? Any EDM at all? Would be great." Bitch, I was married, her name's Jen, in case anyone was like, "What's her name?" She's real. She doesn't go here, you guys wouldn't know her. I don't talk about our sex life a lot because I look like this. I always tried to not write jokes that start like, "I was fucking this girl," because you'd be like, "No, you weren't." But I do, so this is a true thing about me. So I'm very quiet during sex. Yeah, just like this. It's just like this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little turned on right now. But I know it's a weird thing to hear, and I hope it didn't make anyone uncomfortable, but I bring it up because it's a point of pride for me. I'm thrilled that I'm not the kind of guy on instant that's just like, "Yeah!" I don't want to be that guy. I'm great at making love like a Prius. That's fine for me. Just keep it under 5 miles an hour and I don't make a sound. You can't hear me coming. All right.